Hey guys, today we're going to be rating 8 Iron Man games. So I have 8 Iron Man games I'm going to test out. I'm going to just see which one is the best. I mean, some of these aren't just Iron Man, such as Marvel Infinity and Avenge. Those games you can be a bunch of superheroes, so it's superhero universe. But we're just going to be testing out Iron Man to see which one's the best. So starting off with Avenge, we have Tony Stark here. But this one, for the free one, you can use Mark 50. And if you want, you can buy a Game Pass that has all the endgame suits and stuff. And you can be like Mark 85. So I don't remember which button it is to put the suit on. Usually it used to tell you, but it doesn't tell you anymore. So I'm just going to figure it out here. Okay, so it's M the suit up. And that is actually pretty cool. They updated this. Before, the helmet was very low poly. So they definitely updated it a lot. Yeah, this definitely looks like Mark 50. Let's test it out. So flying, okay, animations are pretty good. I do wish he kind of had like a stopping animation, but instead it just goes to his idle animation. And yeah. And then J is to use this cool booster thing, which is also from Infinity War. So they're definitely going the more accurate approach to his actual superpowers in Infinity War. Now if we land, does it play an animation? It does not, so he just kind of lands. There's also no skydiving animation. If we hit X, it does the wings, which is also an endgame, but it is nanotech, so I guess it could be used for Mark 50. But yeah, I think this does make you go faster. Let's see. It seems like it makes you go faster. It's hard to tell. But yeah, those are the wings. If we click R, I believe this is the arc reactor blast, so yes it is. And that also looks pretty cool actually. Like the effect for when it hits, that's pretty cool. I am stuck in some sort of walking. Okay, so you can sprint. You can sprint and walk, which is cool. If you click E, obviously it does repulsors. Q does left repulsor. If you hit E, if you hit Z and then hit E, it does this beam. Now, it used to be orange, like an orange yellowish, but now it's just white, so I'm not sure what happened there. It also does seem to be really glitched, so that's a negative, but it's okay. So unfortunately, I did have to reset because of that glitch, but we're back. So yeah, Z basically changes your repulsor setting, so you can have beams or just these. If you click V, you get this cool sword. Now, the sword does look a bit off, because it kind of looks like a fake, like, foam sword. But I do love the effort put into it. I mean, you can see that it literally goes on the arm, too. The swing animation is a bit lazy, but, I mean, there's multiple, which is good. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, if we hit N here, watch. It does his shoulder rocket thing from Infinity War, which is extremely cool because I've never seen anything like that before. So, yeah, that's cool. If we click T, it does this cool laser beam, and the VFX is extremely cool, and the model is. If you click Y, it actually gives you the double blades, which I believe is from Infinity War and Endgame, so that's really cool. Now, if you click G, it brings out the powerful beams from Infinity War when he was fighting the Squidward guy. That is super duper cool. That is actually one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So that's it for Marvel Infinity. Now on to the next game. So this next game is called Superhero Universe. So we're going to check out Iron Man here. So it seems like there is only one Iron Man. The other one could be... Okay, so there is another Iron Man. It might be a Game Pass. I am not sure. I'm going to be doing the free one because I don't feel like paying for another Iron Man. So, here we go. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool animation and cool sounds. So let's check them out. Alright, so... Okay, to fly, I'm not really sure what it is to fly. But 1 is repulsor. 2 is quick fire. Is there... I don't see a fly, but I'm getting attacked right now. Yeah, there is no flying. but there's laser spin, there's repulsor kick, which I showed, and then you got repulsors, obviously. You got quick fire. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this Iron Man. This is not the best. This game I'm gonna give like a 2 out of 10 because it barely even has like good Iron Man powers. Like it has the repulsors and stuff, but you can't even fly, and that's a huge red flag. And I forgot to rate Avenge, so I'm gonna rate Avenge. I'm gonna give that about a 6 out of 10 because there's a lot of glitches that they need to fix, and yeah. So this next game we're playing is called Iron Man Simulator 2. And this one, you have a variety of different Iron Man suits, from Mark II all the way to Mark 85. Obviously, they skip some because they can't make all of them that fast. But Mark 85 costs Robux, of course, because it's the best Iron Man suit. But we're going to test my personal favorite, which is Mark 42. So we called it in, and it's actually attaching to our body. This is really cool. The model is definitely really good. The metal they used is kind of questionable. Like, it doesn't really look like the metal they use just doesn't look too good, but it's still pretty cool. Right here you have the eject button. So let's test that out. Oh, so there is a skydiving animation and a landing animation, which is actually pretty cool. So we have eject, and then if we click Q, it'll come right back to us. And then if you actually have one foot and one hand on, you can fly. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now if we click power, that's obviously going to turn the power off. And then I believe it is... Okay, so M is to go into, like, I think they call it sentry mode, where you're not in the suit, but you're controlling the suit. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And you click M, and then Q, and it's going to come right back to you. And then if you click the mask button, it puts the mask up. And then if you click, so N ejects you from the suit. You don't have to click the button, you just have to click N. So I couldn't actually figure out how to get the mask back on because it doesn't show the button, and I'm not sure what button to press to actually put it on. So I had to respawn it. But X is to delete your suit. So if you click eject and then click X, it just deletes your suit. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now obviously E is right repulsor, Q is left repulsor, if it works. Oh, never mind, Q is not left repulsor, it's actually only E. But you can spam it, so it's pretty good. VFX looks really cool. F is obviously the fly, if I didn't say that already, which I'm pretty sure I did. R is to use the rocket, which is pretty cool. That explosion effect is pretty cool. And I believe that's it for this game. It does show all your stuff here. Like, it'll show if your armor's damaged and stuff. So that's pretty cool. It also shows where the player is, so if you find someone, it'll auto-lock them, and I believe if you shoot a rocket, it'll automatically go after them. Like if I do this, yeah, it goes after them, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's Iron Man Simulator 2. I'd give this game a solid 8 out of 10. I just wish that they, like, the suits were more detailed and the metal was, like more movie accurate. We'll see in one of the next games how good their Mark 85 looks like and their Mark 43, I think. And it'll be insane. So, yeah, that's it for Iron Man Simulator 2. It's an 8 out of 10. Now this next game is called Marvel Infinity, and there is so far only 2 Iron Men, and we have Iron Man Mark 43, and if you pay Robux you can get Iron Man Mark 85. Now we're gonna check out Mark 43 first because that's the free one, but I also do have Mark 85. Now this was probably the most anticipated Marvel game because if you look at all the characters, we have Wanda, we have the most movie-accurate characters ever, including Thanos, but this game was mainly popular because of their models. Like, if you look at his gauntlet, that looks sick. If you look at even Vision's head, the little where the stone is that's like sick. And then Captain Marvel's model that looks sick. Iron Man's model is... This is the absolute best Iron Man model I've ever seen. Marvel Infinity has made the best Iron Man models in the game. Now this game is also very controversial because they made this game just for money and they do not care about fixing up the game, and I'll show you why. So, we're in the game. Now, if we click X, we get to put on the suit, and for Mark 43, it's going to teleport to us. And, yeah, so one of the reasons this Iron Man is glitched is, just watch. His animations have been broken since this game released, and this game released in January 2023. And not only that, but they didn't fix this, which is a simple fix. I can do it myself if they really needed me to. But his arms are broken. The only way his arms aren't broken is if he's in the sky and he does this. Now, one thing that is annoying is that when you fly, it drains energy. And that can be very annoying. And you have thruster beams, which are also glitched. And this is a laser. And don't get me wrong, the VFX in this game is the coolest VFX in Roblox history. If you use a rocket, it does a sick explosion. Now here's another annoying part. The flight doesn't work proper. This has been glitched since their last update, I believe. Either last one or 2 updates ago. So, yeah, they haven't fixed that, and it's been a glitch for a while. Punching is just click. And now this game, you get to actually work for your abilities. You get to use the skill tree. Now, I already have all of them unlocked, so I don't need the skill tree. But, yeah. So that's it for Iron Man Mark 43. But here, we have Mark 85, and this is why I originally wanted to play this game. This is the coolest Mark 85 model I've absolutely ever seen. It is made by a Code 3D modeler named Chow Brazil. And just suiting up looks so cool. But again, same issue. Flying is broken. The boost doesn't work properly. And as you can see, I'm not using any energy, and it's just going down. And that's a Mark 85 problem. But yeah, your energy has to go all the way down for it to come back up. Now if you click E and Q, it's supposed to do your repulsor blast, but that's glitched. Z is supposed to do... Let me try resetting. So I'm at a different map now, so that I can test it without any people making loud noises. But you put the suit on by X, and it is the coolest suit up I've ever seen. And if you click C, pulls out the nano shield. Sick. Now the energy bar doesn't go down for that. I believe it's only glitched if you fly. The neck is actually fixed. And then if you use R, that's rocket. Of course, the animation's glitched. Thruster beams, animation's glitched. But here is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Just look at that. The VFX and the models look amazing. D is Plasma Blast. It's just like, with these animations being glitched, you cannot enjoy them. And it's just really annoying. And then if we fly, and then go down. Oh, so it's actually not glitched. I'm not sure if that's because of the map, but either way, the animation's still glitched. Oh, so that's actually because if you use the flight boost. Okay, that makes sense now. So it's glitched. Yeah, see, I can't use any of my powers. But yeah, that's it for Marvel Infinity. This game is... It used to be like an 8 out of 10, but right now it's a 1 out of 10. It is really hard to enjoy these superpowers with this sick model. And keep this model in mind because the same model is used in another Iron Man game. So, yeah, we're going to check that out. Now, this game is called War Machines. And this is one of the best Iron Man games ever, if not the best. Now, there's not a whole lot of options. Actually, I meant there's not a whole lot of, like, movie options. But there's still a bunch of really cool models. Like, they kind of do their own thing, which you can always appreciate. Like, they have a Thanos version of Iron Man, which is extremely cool. And then they have a shop where you can buy stuff and all that. You can get new abilities, which is really cool. But here I'm going to wear Hot Rod because that is the one you guys would be wearing at the start of the game. So the suit looks really cool. The metal actually looks damaged and really cool. And the music is really appealing. Now there's not too much, but just look at the flying. Oh, that's the wrong button. F is what I think this is like a shield. But if you fly and then click left shift, you get like this boost and it feels like you're actually flying like Iron Man. Like this is the best flying system ever. Like there's not a flying system more perfect than this. And then if you stop using your boost by clicking shift, you can use your repulsor and shoot it, and the VFX looks so awesome. And then the wrist rocket, it is just so cool. And then where it says 29 out of 29 or whatever out of whatever, you can actually fight NPCs. So yeah, there's not too much to the game, but I'm pretty sure this is a relatively new game. So yeah, there's flying animations, there's landing animations. It's a pretty sick game. There's skydiving animations. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it for this game, I believe. So this game is, I'm gonna put it at a 9 out of 10. Now this next game is called Man Battlegrounds, and at the top it says to get a suit, press Q and choose whatever suit you want. So it seems like it goes all the way up to Mark 47, so I'm going to choose Mark 42 again because I like that suit as I'm getting killed. But okay, so it's like the same as Iron Man Simulator 2 where you can fly as long as you have one foot and one hand on. If you click left shift, there's a boost, which is really cool. This is another cool flying system. You do go a bit fast though, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. But if we land, there's a cool animation for skydiving and landing and stuff. Oh, yeah. R is to use your arc reactor. E and Q is to use your left and right repulsors. Z is to use your laser. And is there a missile? M is to take your helmet off and on. It says there's a missile, but I don't know where that missile is. Seems like there's a right and a left missile. Okay, so X is to exit the suit, and if you click X again, it explodes it. Now this guy just killed me because whatever, but the model definitely could use some cooler details and stuff. Let's check out the controls here to figure out how to use the missile. So there's X-ray. I don't know what that does. Now to use the missile, it's V and B. And then, so it seems like there's a nanotech suit too, which I did not know. And then click is to punch. And what are you doing? Yeah, there's a lot of people that just go after you for whatever. This guy's just gonna follow me, so I'm just gonna go into the map. I'm pretty sure I already lost him. But yeah, I believe that's it for this game. This game I'm gonna give like a 6 out of 10. Maybe like I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because it's pretty cool. Helmet looks sick. The metal looks good. It's just the suit details, like the body more. Like the helmet is perfect. Don't get me wrong, but the body needs some work. So yeah. Now this next game is called Superhero Universe, and in the shop they don't have too much, but yeah, this isn't just an Iron Man game. This is a game for all superheroes, but this is similar to the other game, except I believe it's like a different map. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Still can't fly. F is to block. I don't think that did it in the other game, but the repulsor seems to same. Yeah, everything really seems the same. Yeah, there really isn't a difference at all. So, yeah, this game is, I'm gonna give it like a 3 out of 10. So this game is called Man Reimagined, and it is similar to Iron Man Simulator 2, I think, but it seems like it goes up to Mark 85, but that costs Robux, of course. But if we do, I'm just gonna do Mark 42 again, so that's my second favorite. This system is cool. Now, it looks kind of similar to Iron Man Simulator 2, but here you actually have the options to like click your armor and stuff. Now this is important for later. Well, actually not for later, because I don't think I'll get hit. But basically, if you use, I'll show you once I use Mark 85. But the flying in this game is actually really cool. It's pretty realistic, I guess you'd say. But I mean, look, they have animations for almost everything. Backing up, going forward, and even sideways. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, there is no like shift to boost. But and there's also no landing. Let's see if there's a skydive. So there is a skydive, and there is a landing. I just didn't get it that one time. But yeah, call suit is Q, and then eject suit is N. Destroy suit is X. Repair suit is T, so you can repair it. And flight is F. Supersonic is B. I think you actually have to. So this is like a really. This is like basically the boost where you go supersonic speed. So yeah, that's cool. Flares is C. So it like shoots flares out of the suit. Micro guns is V, which is kind of like a war machine type thing. Lift mask is M, and put it back down is M. And then remove helmet is left arrow or arrow. I don't know what that is. Backspace? Okay, it's backspace. And then to put it back on is M. And then sentry mode is K, which is similar to, I believe it was Iron Man 2. And then to get out of it, you just press K and then Q. I really like the animation of it opening up and you going in it. Weapons is Q, E, and R. So the sounds are actually really cool, and it goes extremely fast. The VFX looks cool. R is the arc reactor. And then cycle weapons is G, and then that'll shoot your rockets. It'll shoot your rockets on your left, and then H, it'll shoot the. I'm not sure what H does. Maybe that does this side. Yeah, it does that side. And then J, I'm pretty sure is gonna do something with the center. No, I'm not sure what J does. Dash is control. I feel like that did nothing. I mean, it kind of dashed. Does it dash in the air? No, it doesn't. So, yeah, that's it for Mark 42. So, if I click Q, and I use Mark 85, where is it at? I know it's right here. It is. Mark 85. This one has a really cool suit up. Now, this suit might actually look familiar because it is the exact same suit from Marvel Infinity, and it is made by the same modeler, of course. I'm pretty sure it's literally just the exact same, like he just took it from Marvel Infinity and put it into this game. And honestly, it's more worth buying it in this game than it is in Marvel Infinity, because not only is Marvel Infinity always glitched, but this game literally gives you it for cheaper and you have the exact same stuff. So, if you call suit, that's obviously Q, and then eject is N, obviously, and then Q is to suit back up. And there is a thing where if your suit gets damaged, you can replace it by clicking that. And then flight is B. It's probably the exact same. Yeah. And then B is supersonic. Oh wow. Okay, and then C is flares, and then we got micro gun, and then there's a remove helmet, and then there's a lift helmet. Now the lift helmet actually has its own animation. It's hard to see it, but the chin goes down as the helmet goes up, which is really cool. And then obviously this is to remove the helmet, and then just M to reform it. Wait, I like how it adds my wings back when I remove my helmet. And then weapons is Q, E, R, all that. And then to switch through, you press G, H, and J. So J shows arc reactor, but then it also shows this, so I wonder. Oh wow, that's cool. Okay, so if you hit R when it's on this mode, it does the double punch thing, which is actually pretty sick. And then Q is rocket, E is rocket. Now there is a way to use the shield. I'm gonna figure that out real quick. So unfortunately, I actually don't know how to use the shield, but there is a control for it. I remember seeing it on another video. I'm just gonna click random buttons and see if it comes on. So yeah, I'm not really sure how to use the shield, but this game I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10 because it's pretty good. There's a lot of variety of suits. Some suits can use more effort, but yeah, this game's a 8 out of 10. So throughout playing all of these Roblox games, I think the absolute best Iron Man game is going to go to War Machines, because this game has the best physics and the best music and sick looking suits that are their own idea, and it is so cool and it's so fun to play. Like, I enjoy playing this game more than any of these games. And Marvel Infinity and Avenge I used to play a lot until they started getting glitches and stuff. So War Machine wins here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you go play War Machines because this is a fun game, and I was never even told to say this. It's just my opinion. I think War Machines is the best game. So see you.